Hi guys, in this video I will show you how you can scrape football shots map data for a certain round or match day from SofaScore. So first of all, we need to go to the SofaScore and choose a tournament we are interested in. In our case, it will be Italian Serie A. Then, once we're here, we need to scroll down to this matches section and we can choose whether to see to show these matches by date or by round. We are interested in rounds. So let's say we are interested in the last round, which was 12 in case of the Serie A. And what we need to do first is to get all the matches IDs of these matches of this round. And to do so, we right click and go to inspect mode. Then we are interested in network tab. Finally, let's reload the page. And once again, let's scroll down to the rounds and matches. Let's go to the round. Okay, let's choose once again the 10th round, 12th round. And now let's jump to our network tab. In order to find all the matches from this round, first of all, we can filter all these links and requests by clicking on fetch. Then we may just filter out these matches of this 12th round by just typing 12 because the name of this request is 12, is the number of round. And we can check this by clicking on it. And in preview, we see there are 10 events, which are 10 matches. And we see the Serie A, home team, away team, and so forth. And that's exactly what we need. So what can we do with this? Well, there are two options. First, if you don't have a postman, well, you right click on the number of this link, you copy the link address, or you copy the best way is to copy as CURL, for example. Once you do this, let's jump to the Google Colab. Let me show you. You will get something like this, and you will need to transform this into this kind of form. So basically, you need to specify the URL and headers, basically deleting these ages and compressed and all other things. And finally, you will need to pass the URL and headers to the get method, to the get request. So first of all, once we are here, once we have our URL and headers, we need to import all the libraries, and there are only two of them, which are request and pandas. Now let's execute this and get this response with the events of this round. The next step is to transform our data into JSON. And we have this. Finally, let's convert our JSON file, JSON structure, to a data frame because it's more convenient way. Okay, we see these 5 first rows, and if we want to know the IDs, let's close this for now. If we want to know the IDs of these matches, and we want to know the IDs because we want to loop over these IDs in order to get the shot maps data for each of these events, we may find these IDs in ID column. And if we execute this, we see that there are 10 IDs, which stands for 10 matches. And we can create a list from these IDs, looping over these data frame IDs and save to the round_games. Finally, what we want to do, we want to loop over each of these IDs, each of these games, and get the shot map data for each of these match. And the way we do this, we need to find the API call which returns the shot map. And if we go back to SofaScore and click on any match you want and click on show more to be redirected to the match page. Once again, we click here inspect, we go to the network tab, and the next thing we want to do is to scroll down to the shot map of this match. And it's over here. So we want to get the data for creating this shot map of every match of the round. And the way to find this data, well, it's easy with SofaScore. We may just filter with shot map, and you can see it's over here. We can preview. There were 26 shots during this match between Napoli and Empoli. And we may do the same thing through the pasting all the data we need into Google Colab. So I've already did this. I already pasted these headers and URL. And what we are going to do here? Well, first of all, we create a file names list in order to store all the file names we will be generating. There will be 10 file names. Then we'll loop over all the IDs, and then we'll send the request substituting the match ID with our current match ID in order to get the shot map for every match ID for every match we have in this round. Later, we'll set the file name as match_shotmap_match ID. We'll save JSON response to our file and save the file name to our file names list. Let's do this. Okay, let's check our file names. Okay, and let's check any of these file names if it works. And it is. Here are the shot map data for all these matches in this round. So the next thing you want to do, or you may do, is to save these as a data frames, as a CSV files, as a database, or whatever you want to do with this data. So basically, that's always getting the shot map data from SofaScore. If you like this video, click like and subscribe to my channel. You may also buy me a coffee on buymeacoffee.com. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching. Cheers.